She got busy, probably. Hold on, guys. Contacting Tiff right now. I don't know when she'll reply back. As well. 101 signed in. Sorry I'm late. Nevertheless, greetings YouTube and welcome back. Davion Vega, also known as Vega Core 101. I am back with another video, with another live stream, and today is episode 18, which hopefully Tiff Moonchild will be able to hop on despite my lateness. I just resent her the email. She says she was in here, but I kind of went overtime. I guess I really do need an alarm for these type of things. But the time could vary so fast because time goes so fast. I hate it. That's kind of the only thing that I hate about having to go live every day. Is on the days where I'm usually late. That's my only thing. Other than that, I guess if she still has the time for the day, she can come in a bit, but I really don't like having to cut into the afternoon of people, which is why I go so early in the morning. I can't stand it. Let me get my glasses. I'll be back. Kind of ashamed of myself, to tell you the truth. But I'm waiting on Tiff Moonchild to get back with me. She rechanged her username back to what it was, but added something else. I left her my number as well. If she does come in, I'm going to turn my camera off. Been trying to keep myself awake for this. Been up since this morning, but ended up going back to bed to wait a little bit. That's why I fail so much as far as coming in on time, because as soon as I get up, I go back to bed. I know nobody's in here right now, but I have to treat it as though someone is, because, you know, that's what going live is all about. be back again. Kind of hate myself right now, but hey, lesson learned, right? She got busy probably. I guess I can start off. I'll do double D minor beat. Sorry. Let me start that again. Even if Tiff does a last minute come in, I don't mind. As long as I get to collab with her, that's my only request. This is hard, man. There it goes. Which one is this? Sensual. Number 199, I think. $199. 003. Oh, harp ensemble. There it goes. Darn it, I lost it. Let's try that again. I love Lindsay Sterling too much to be messing up on any of her songs, so I'm going to try this again. Hopefully Tiff Moonchild can come in soon. I know she changed her username on YouTube, but that's what I know her by, okay? Goodness. Might extend the stream a bit. Depends. Hi, Toya. How are you, darling? I'm not doing that song right now. Just hoping Tiff will come in. doing all right, I guess. Working on something new right now. When I heard that sound and the walls came down, I was thinking about you. When the sky rolled up and my dreams rolled, I was thinking about you. When I'm tired of empty breath, just your face, I was thinking about you. I tried. Trying to turn into stone. I feel you trying to turn into stone. No tough resistance to me, so I let you go. But the love inside is moves upside, I can't stay far from you. I'm screaming hard. I'm screaming hard. Why can't you hear me? I'm screaming hard. Why can't you feel me? I'm screaming inside. Yeah, yeah. I'm screaming inside. I tried. Toxicated notions, thinking all emotions were flames been lit. We just ride on them like tried. Oh, do you have time to come in still? I mean, it's kind of the only time that I've got, really, because I don't know what next week is going to be like, and I don't know what the week before it is going to be like also. And I might be getting called back soon. Okay. So I sent you my number because that way I have an easier a better way of contact, because it's kind of hard. And then on days when you're late to streams, email really doesn't help me out sometimes, you know. So I emailed you my number. I figured we'd keep better contact that way, especially for updates and such. And I kind of can't help but stress. I kind of can't help stressing being late, but all right, it's okay. I will check and text you. Okay, thank you. That would help a bunch. I feel like rescheduling is a whole lot easier, or scheduling in general is a whole lot easier when I can reach you the quickest. And I really got to set an alarm for these types of things. Conference call in 20 minutes. Well, how long do the conference calls last, if you don't mind? I mean, it's kind of what I like about YouTube and live chats is, you know, you're experiencing everything in real time, and even if you couldn't come on to actually be on screen with me, you're still a featured guest. So I'm honored both ways, whether you're actually on screen with me or you're in the chat with me. Either way, I'm honored. So yeah, I'm at least glad I was able to talk to you for the first moments of the time. Okay, didn't quite receive it yet. Let me, oh, there you are. Hee hee, yay. Okay. Thank you so much for that. I was just saying while you were checking that I'm honored either way. You're still a featured guest, so anything that'll, you know, any way that I can collab with anyone, it's just honorable. Oh, it's a pleasure. I mean, it's not very often that I ever get to do this. I know I've had people like join me on the live stream before, maybe to just chat and, you know, talk with me, but to have an actual collaboration, that's mostly what I'm going for, but it's extremely rare these days. I just appreciate that you at least took time out of your day to try. Makes me appreciate people more, you know? Of course, for more things than just that, but yeah. Yeah. It would be. That much I can agree with. I will get better at my punctuality. That's why I'm trying to do these at least 2 to 3 times a week. I'll still keep you updated now on the, yeah, another time surely, definitely. Although I'll still keep you updated on the up and coming streams because you're one of my subscribers, I have to send you that information regardless. Bonus point. Plus you're a moderator for my channel too, so it only makes sense, you know? Even if you can't be in, you still got the memo that, hey, I'm going live. If you can make it, great. If you can't, that's fine. What's that? That's supposed to be a party emoji? I've never seen that one before. It's funny. She said in 20 minutes. Yeah. Yay, Toya's here. The queen of my channel. Welcome back. Okay. You have a great one too. Thanks for the confirmation text, by the way. All right, Tiff. I say this to friends too, but love you. Toya, I have the link. I have the SYI in the chat. Let me resend it. I don't know if you have time or not, but I know you did your best to take time out of your day, you know. It's been hard. Eating right now? Oh, that's fine. Come to think of it, though, I probably should be eating something too. I haven't had much. Was a storm bad your way? Not as bad as I thought it would be. Let me exit the keyboard session since we're just chatting right now. I can set this here. But yeah, not as bad as I thought it would be. But it was just light rain. The power did go out for at least a second yesterday, but it came back on like 3 to 5 seconds later. It wasn't too long. But the funny thing about that was it wasn't even storming that bad for the power to go out. It must have been something in the house or something that in the in the conditioning unit that might have tripped or triggered it. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was something. I mean, sometimes a tree limb, word. What you having? What you having, Toya? Fish. Oh. Not the fish. I'm kidding. I mean, did you still want to join me after, or what? Or do you have things to do after eating? Oh, been wanting it a while. That's how we feel with just about anything, isn't it? It's crazy, ain't it? I know Kitty's been busy a lot. She's been posting a lot of profile pics and maybe some links. Yeah, you can join me after. Okay. Hoping so. Unfortunately, Tiff couldn't come in, but it's fine. I appreciate her for trying. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to re-enter my keyboard session banner. And I'm going to practice on some songs so that when I do reschedule with Tiff, I'll be ready. How's my Lego project going? It's incremental. If you want, I can show you the progress. Matter of fact, yeah, I'll do that. I'll be right back. Okay. It's my first time ever showing my Legos on YouTube. I mean, thousands of people do it. They haven't gotten struck by COPA yet. And I don't plan to either. But it's a risk I'm willing to take. If all goes well, I might be able to just show me building the rest of the bus. So let me switch cams real quick. Okay, here's the main components. This is what I've worked on so far. All I need is the middle part to go here. Here's the section where the accordion will be. I mean, it is a super long bus. These are some extra gizmos and gadgets. No, I'm kidding. These are other parts of the bus that I haven't gotten to yet because I haven't got all of the parts for it yet. Once I get every single part for it. Oh, and this is the section that would go here. So that's what that would look like. So yeah. Oh, and this is the very, 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 very back, which is literally the quote unquote trailer section. Accordion buses are kind of like tractor trailers in a way. Weird to say, right? But thought I'd show you that. Yeah, thanks. All right. Thanks, Toya. So yeah, it's not quite complete yet, but it's getting there. All right, practice time. You don't think so? You really don't think so? I mean, I guess maybe not something that big. I mean, it's, I had to literally download the instructions on a website. It's not like this is a kit. I'm literally gathering, not only am I buying pieces, but I'm also gathering parts from my stash, which thankfully I got my first 3 buses in the order that I got them in. Some of the pieces are off-brand, but that doesn't really matter to me at this point. All that matters is I find the pieces that are needed for the bus to be made. Maybe I should work on that double D minor beat. Hard beat to play, if you ask me. Right. It is. You're onto something, hon. It very much is like an adventure. I mean, think about it. It's like getting the pieces costs over $100. I had to gather, again, pieces from my own stash of Legos just to save some of that money. And yet I'm still going to be spending more of it. So yeah, quite an adventure. I would agree. Whew. Didn't think I'd ever get through that one. Do you find it weird that whenever you're recording yourself, it's like you're bound for the greatest mistakes? I mean, I don't know how many mess ups I had to play through, or play off rather, but like I said, I'm not classically trained, so. Definitely one that I need more practice on, especially because it's a freshly new idea. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And I guess it's really even harder when you're a live streamer because, you know, you've had to work on so much. Yes, that's why I haven't gone live. I mean, you haven't, but you have. I mean, if you count joining me on my own live streams, I guess you have been live before. But as far as on your own channel, I get it. I know what you mean, hon. I'm surprised at this Kindle. My other one wouldn't have lasted an hour. I guess that's kind of the good of having a Kindle Fire. You know, out of all the people that I've connected with on YouTube, how's my mom? Gotta wait for it to pop up in StreamYard. Hold on. She's great. She's at work right now. She literally started back a week ago. She's at work right now. I'll tell her you said hi though. She told me that Kitty from Kitty's Corner liked her Jules page or one of her Facebook pages. Other than that, she's great. Was the thank you for me saying that you're one of the best people by far that I've connected with? I mean, it's true. Remind me again what the thank you is for. Why wouldn't she be? She's been longing to be back. I mean, that's kind of her happy place outside of the house, you know? She gets to see the dolphins again. They always recognize her. The dark side of the moon, okay. The dark side of the moon, all these new feelings got me so confused. I wanna cut and lose, don't know if I can do this without you. And I'm lost in the road, let me let you go. I'm lost in my own, changing in my own way. On the side of you, it's one thing that gets me through. Aw, that's sweet. I try my best. I mean, think about it. I don't know why the hearts turn black. They're showing up red on here on StreamYard, but whatever. I mean, I mean, it's it's true though. I mean, to be honest, you kind of deserve to go live at this point. I mean, doing videos in itself is a confidence builder. Not everyone is you know, not everyone is down with that. Not some people are, but just don't know how to get rid of all the fear of it. Because, oh my word, not again. Yeah, something's tripping the line somewhere out there or something. But whatever, it is what it is. Yeah. I think that was kind of my main goal as far as wanting to collab with you one day. I think that was the whole entire point of it. To help, you know, to help build confidence for you, and that way if you ever do decide to go live yourself, I can, you know, I will have been able to have helped with the confidence process of it all. I think that was my first and foremost intention. I'm going to repost the link. It's kind of the downside of having to post an SYI in the chat. As the chat moves up, it gets lost in the wind. Yeah, and you can. And if need be, I'll be there to help. I mean, that's both of us for the matter. We both need to rebuild our audiences. But I kind of treat my live streams as a form of work ethic. I think I told you this before. I don't remember if I told you or not, but I treat my live streams like work ethic. I do them as though nobody's here. Well, even if nobody was there, I still kind of, you know, I still do them as though they are. Because it helps me get better. Because as you see, only 1 or 2, maybe 3 subscribers out of 40 something have actually entered the live. They're either not all the way subscribed because they haven't clicked the all in the notification bell, or I guess I've been going live too much, which nothing should be wrong with that. Let me switch the color real quick. Kind of annoying me to bits with this black color. Hang on. Just a sec. I guess we can keep it purple since LaToya might come in through the SYI link. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. Yay! So much better. Right? I'm back. Had to change the color real quick. Yeah. Were you still in on joining me? I know I reached the hourly mark, but I can extend it if I need to. It's not like I have anything else to do today. I'm putting the SYI in the chat right now. Trying not to swallow. It's fine, honey. So silly, LaToya. Personality, I love that. It's very appreciable. I'm not worried about it. Just, you know, well, I can do this one. Haven't done it in a moment. Oh no. Oh no. We don't want that. That'd be bad. Really, really bad. Haven't done Lauryn Hill yet. I'll get better at it. Good thing you got it out. Yeah. That's a bit rough, isn't it? I would use one of the question period colors, but I'll stick with purple. It's probably your favorite color anyways. I know it's my mother's favorite color. I had to write the code. I had to write the color codes down because it's really hard trying to select a color using the grid on StreamYard. Either my finger's too big or blue. Okay. Hold on again. We can do that. How blue though? Oh, gotta watch it. guess I can 005 DFF. 005 DFF. That work? Does that work for you, LaToya? Well, alrighty then. Let me find the right sound for this real quick. Oh. Or let me do this. That's actually a pretty good one too. What's this one? 219. 219. That's a good mode to use. That's the one I need. 221. Be right back. Okay. This is fun. I never get bored of this. Don't Want You Back by Rebecca Ferguson. So I don't wanna hear your sorry. Don't you get in my body? I just wanna say, don't think that I want you back. I don't wanna hear your sorry. Don't you get in my body? I just wanna say, don't think that I'll tell me memories are coming back to you. When you're out and rolling, I'm not thinking of you. You keep me waiting, and that's how you look good in the lights, and you can't help that something let you go. So I'm sorry, don't you go around my body. I just wanna say, don't think that I want you back. I just wanna say, don't think that I want you back. That one is just full of energy. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. We just love so amazing. That is some difficult stuff, I tell you. Hey. Huh? Where'd you go? You disappeared. Oh. Oh, okay. You disappeared. I'll exit the session for a second. You had another person watching for a second, but they left. Didn't say anything. Usually happens. I didn't even see the viewing. I go to 3.
Hello.
Hey.
Can you hear me?
Huh?
I said, can you hear me? Or is the fan blowing in the mic or the phone too much? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm down here in the country, so
Wow.
it's like when it's raining and storming down here, it's horrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure.
And it's even after, it'll take it took forever for us to get decent. Because at first it was like we couldn't even use our data on our phones because it wasn't here. It wasn't available for some reason.
Man.
It was so bad. I was
That,
like, yeah, because I would have did things differently if I knew I was gonna be able to use my phone.
right? I mean, like, come on.
Yeah, that's how I switched from I was with US Cellular. And
Uh-huh.
then, they were pretty good and they would always straighten things out, even though they always piggyback off of Verizon in this area. So
Yeah.
since they always piggyback off Verizon, I was like, well, I just as well switch to Verizon since they're using Verizon towers and stuff. So I switched and it was amazing at first. Again,
Didn't do any justice, did it?
yeah, I don't know what happened. COVID came along, and I think they were just trying to punish me for not getting a 5G phone. Because it just seemed like, I could have got a 5G, but I wanted more battery life.
True.
So to have more battery life, the regular phone was better, and they were still working out the bugs of 5G. And they were like, well, 5G probably won't be here until like 4 years from now, 2 to 4 years. So
Something
even
you
though,
would suspect. I mean, it was actually under scrutiny for a while, too,
yeah, but I mean, it was already in Atlanta and Charlotte. They were putting it in Charlotte, North Carolina. So I should have known better. But, since that was like the first 5G phone in America, I was like, you don't know if it was going to, submit you to high levels of radiation or what it was going to do.
Right.
So I got, the regular one. And now the signal is horrible. It would be nice if they would have just come up with some kind of signal where it's like satellite. So satellite would just be everywhere. So you would never have any dead spots, even in the mountains and stuff. That would be really nice.
Right. I mean, my mother and I are under a Metro plan.
Uh-huh.
We have 4G light phones.
Uh-huh. Where it still work good.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, if I had Metro here, it wouldn't work. It's like T-Mobile at one point, I don't know about now, but the whole town I live in, even in the city part of the town, that phone did not, T-Mobile didn't work. So it's funny how it's just like you might be able to find a spot and have a signal. I know with my other phone company, whenever they put this tower up down the road, about
Uh-huh.
5-6 miles down the road, that's whenever I started having issues the worst. I don't know what that tower is for, but it has cost me, good signal. Yeah, I'm ready. I can't remember the last time I played. My piano is tuning.
Wow.
I'm off. It's been a while. Yeah, I got to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to get his keyboard because with keyboard I don't have to, worry about getting it tuned.
Right.
I really, really, really wanted a electric piano, with the weighted keys.
Right.
I don't know why I didn't get one. I guess because I don't have anywhere to put it. I was hoping my mother would take one of these pianos away from the house.
You know what's funny though? Oh, she's gone again. She was just talking about a bad connection.
I'm here. Sorry about that.
It's fine. We were just talking about bad connections.
Yeah.
I guess it hurt us.
But what are you going to say? You're saying, you know, it's funny though. And then the thing cut out.
Yeah. The funny thing is a keyboard was the first thing that I got because our apartment is where we live is so small. There's not really room for even a grand piano.
Yeah.
I need something that'll go on a tabletop, you know?
Yeah. Is your keyboard weighted?
Huh?
Does your keyboard have weighted keys?
Weighted?
Yeah. The weighted
What do you
keys.
mean by
The weighted keys, they feel just like piano keys with the pressure that you have to press the piano.
No, they're not weighted. Although it does have it does have touch response because it's touch sensitive. It is touch sensitive, so I can actually turn the sensitivity off and on. And I love the timbres that it has too. This one has 345 timbres.
Cool.
It's funny as I was getting one because what I wanted was a Yamaha, but that was too expensive. I tried to bid for one on eBay, but I lost the bid twice. So I had to settle for,
I think my mother has a Casio. And I'm not sure what kind of keyboard my sister has.
I don't even think this keyboard has a brand.
What brand did you say it was?
Well, I said the brand that I wanted.
It was Yamaha. And so you were saying what about that one?
That I don't even think the one that I have is branded.
Really?
Yeah. I literally on eBay.
Yeah, it still would have a brand because even the lower brand ones, they got brands like back in the day, it would probably be a brand like Daewoo, even though Daewoo became very popular. And then there's Philips. I don't know if Philips make keyboards because you know how it was like all these companies used to make keyboards and then now they brought bigger companies brought the smaller companies out or they failed in that area.
Perhaps. This is what my keyboard actually looks like.
And
it has that screen
cool.
right
It has
there.
to have a name.
No, not
you
that I
have
see.
A picture when you first. Nothing comes when you first put it on.
Come again?
Nothing branded on the front of it or the sides, the top of it.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. It has musical information
It's
system.
part written. Does yours run by battery too?
No, mine is plug-in.
Okay. Because I know sometimes there'll be a little sticker on the back somewhere that'll have the name written in fine print.
Uh-huh.
But it might be a Casio. I don't know. It seems like Casio has their name all over the front of it. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But hey, even the lower brands have their name brand because it's like they brand them to keep other companies from stealing them for a condom.
Right.
Where did you get yours from? You say you got yours on eBay?
Yeah. For a pretty good price.
How much was it?
Let me check actually.
It's a great keyboard because I would have never knew that it was not a name brand.
Well, it might be. I could be corrected. Hold on. Let me go again. Nope. Oh, the price went up to $95.90.
Oh, really?
I paid less than that.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, for you play pretty good.
I gotta practice. I can play that song with no mistakes because that's like my basic sound that I guess I've been playing the longest. Like all the classical music, I can only remember like the first. I don't know. I haven't played the classical music in so long, even though if I can remember any of it, it was like funny because I had I think the song was 7 or 8 pages.
Uh-huh.
And I messed that song up every single time I would make a mistake, every single time until I had to perform it on the day of a pageant I was in. And that was the only time in my life that I ever made it through that whole song and didn't make any mistakes. That one time, I don't know how I made it through because I played it all by memory. And it was 7 pages, 7 or 8 pages. And I was just like, I didn't mess
Right.
up. That was the
And
only time it was like surprising.
right.
I still like this song. I think it's on my sister's keyboard. You know how the keyboards have the built-in songs on it? I think it's actually on her keyboard. I have to check the next time. I've been trying to borrow her keyboard, but she won't let me borrow it. And I
Look,
have
she
to
doesn't
borrow
try.
my mother's. And I have to borrow my mother's because my mother, she doesn't play the keyboard or the piano. I don't know if she practices now or not at all. I doubt it. I think the keyboard just in a box.
Yeah. Might as well bring might as well bring the session back.
Yeah.
Since we're talking about keyboards and music and such, might as well bring the session back. It only makes sense. Let's see.
I tried to teach myself how to play the guitar. I could play for at least on the guitar part of it. It had a few songs that I could actually play on the guitar that I taught myself to do. But
Wow.
I decided to, since the strings on the strings needed to be changed. I
Yeah.
was like, okay, I will change these strings. And it was so old that whenever I went to change the strings and everything and trying to put it back together, the nut on the guitar broke. And I
Oh
was
no.
just like, I'm gonna have to either go find another one and see the newer ones have different shaped nuts compared to that one. And I ended up getting the wrong one. And I mean, I know they got the right one I'm looking for, but I should have took a picture of it. I tried to
Right.
draw it, draw what I need.
Sorry.
So the new one just didn't work. So it just don't sit right at all. I think I actually brought two of them. It was just the way it was made. It was, but I guess I could have took the whole guitar in there and let them change the strings. But I was trying to learn and do all this stuff on my own. So I probably do need to take it in there and get it fixed because I've been wanting to. I planned on buying me one too, and
Wow.
I never did. And then I don't know why I stopped playing. I don't know if I was getting calluses on my fingers or my fingernails, or because you can't play the guitar with long fingernails.
Right.
So I think that's why one hand usually be short and the other one be a little bit long.
Yeah. Um.
Well, I know I can never get my fingers to bend the right way, like at the first joint. I've never, mine always like to bend at the second joint and then bend at the first joint. But then people that can just bend their first joint of their finger, those are the people that would be gifted at playing the guitar. Because being able
Yeah.
to bend that first finger joint is everything. But I would have to probably tape my fingers at the second joint or above the second joint, tape them together and
Right.
practice building the first joint muscle so
Yeah.
that I could do it. And then my fingers ain't wide, I don't have long fingers. I mean, I
Right.
know that's cute. I'm just, I know that first joint not being trying to get some of those guitar chords in there. I was like,
Right.
how do you do it? I know I struggle with some notes on the piano. Just like how to, and you have to change the chord around and everything so you can, readjust it to fit your
Right. Half of it's funny because the two songs that I played like moments ago before you had entered, which was which one was it? This one and this one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, those two were technically freestyles.
Mm-hmm.
Like I literally formed those ideas like off the top.
Uh-huh.
The first one, Keyboard Original, took me like over years to actually master because I started on the actual idea before I graduated from high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I just went on from there.
That reminds me, I did start a song and I forgot about it until you just said that. And I
Wow.
have no idea where it is.
And the double D minor beat song, I literally just formed off my brain in like a week or so ago.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Because it takes so much skill to be able to write music and so much talent.
But that's the thing. I have none of this written down yet. I'm literally visualizing everything.
Yeah, you're visualizing it and you're able to, remember and keep going back to it. That is skills.
And I can only play it with like 4 fingers. I'm not even to the level of 10 finger yet.
You do all that with only 4 fingers.
Yeah, my three right fingers and maybe a fourth and my one left finger.
Wow, you're
Maybe
good.
2 or 3. But
Really,
only
really good.
rapid switches.
And I was trying to pick up this song, this gospel song. I can't remember if it was Breaking Every Chain or either what's the other Tasha Cobb song? Can't think of it. That's real. I can't think of it at the moment. It was one of those 2 songs that I was trying to learn. I think I got it. No, I don't think she wrote the name down. So my sister, because she plays by ear, and music. So she was able to give me the chords for it. But for me, I can pick up, I don't know. For me, I always been more into the melody,
Right.
more so than the chords.
Right.
So usually was, whenever I was trying to teach myself how to play by ear, it was easier for me to pick up the melody of the songs because the chords, even though I studied chords and went through all of the everything, but it's been so long ago because I haven't really been into studying and doing all that since I was 19. So that's been some years ago.
With me, the way that it was with me is I go more for not just chords but also rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So while I'm keeping the chords of the treble chords, like for example F, A, and or like D, F, and A.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally doing a rhythmic count with like the bass, like I think it's D2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't know. Okay, so 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. D3, 3rd octave. So while I'm dealing with the middle D minor chord, or maybe I'll even do a major chord here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing a rhythmic part with the with D3.
That's cool.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I had to learn it. Since I'm on the
It's like songs.
Honky tonk mode already. I can just do a test run of double G minor.
Yeah. I feel like I do a lot better practice.
Can't believe I missed that.
Hmm.
That's a partial piece of it. Not the full all the way through part of it though.
Uh-huh.
It's really hard trying to hold two notes with two fingers while doing rhythm with one finger on my right and one finger on my left, but I'm holding down two notes with my right two fingers.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really a kind of a call and response almost.
Yeah, that's how standing in the need of prayer was for me. It was similar to that, and it involved a stretch too.
Yeah, just like any song that I do would involve.
Uh-huh.
I mean, I've done a Lindsey Sterling song, but I'd need to change the mode though. This mode is, let's see what it is. Ensemble.
I can't even remember. It's been so long. I know, once you start messing with the keys, stuff start coming
Right.
back.
Right. But it's harder trying to sing and play at the same time, plus do a cross.
Do a what?
a crossover, which I'm actually being quite literal about, is where you're literally crossing over to reach a further note.
Yeah. I don't remember what song I had to do that with. It was only one.
Yeah.
Like piano, it's so out of tune.
It kind of gives it its own voice, really.
Yeah.
I like it. As long as it doesn't interfere with your... As long as you know what you're trying to play and what notes you're trying to hit, and it's not interfering with perfect pitch, if you have it, you're not going to have that much of a hard time.
It's been some years.
It's a part where you got to play really fast too.
Yeah.
It can get annoying sometimes. It hurts. Seriously though, it really does hurt.
Yeah.
After a while of trying to speed up, you know?
Yep.
Not that I'm intentionally trying to overdo it, but it's been hard.
But you'll get it. You will get it.
I'm sure I will. Not that I'm trying to rhyme, but I think it took me a day, maybe a few days to learn Mr. Intentional by Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back to the mode. So I'm going to switch modes a lot. I guess it depends on what song I'm trying to play. What I was asking for. There we go. Yeah, that was a little rough. But it got through.
Yeah, the whole thing about it is like when you perform and you just keep going like you didn't make a mistake.
Right.
Because half the time nobody knows unless it's like a real big mistake. But you know, if it's like a miss of a key or a note or something, or you didn't play a part fast enough, most of the time people don't even notice.
Yeah,
Especially singing while you're playing. They don't notice the notes being off. You could be playing a whole nother song and singing, they wouldn't get it. They'd be like, oh, because you know
yeah,
how some people they just play two chords the whole song, and it'd be like, what are they playing? They just making music on the piano because
right.
it don't even really go with the song. And that's how some people play with every single song.
And my thing is, I at least try to play at least 3 or 4 chords. But then again, it depends on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Actually,
I'm just
I know
saying
you
they
were
just
talking
go
about
back and forth. They just go back and forth the whole song. They don't change nothing up. They don't add any melody. They don't change the chords
right,
up at all. It's just something that don't even go, like when they go up, they might play a higher chord. When they go down, they play the lower chord, and that's just how it is the whole song. Or they don't even play, they just hold the chord to go through the, part of the song, and then when that fades out, they'll play the chord again or move it up or down.
right.
I just feel like, seriously? And some of these people, they used to get paid so much to play the piano. And I'm just
Right.
like, wow.
I know you were talking about like I think you were talking about like a gospel song or a church song or something.
Right.
One is an acapella, and actually an acapella song. So
Uh-huh.
because there's no other instrumentation, I think it's a little bit easier to play
Yeah.
since I don't have to worry about the rhythm of it too much.
Uh-huh.
Let me go back to the mode. It's pretty simple, actually.
Yeah. Main reason I like the melody so much because it's like the piano is singing. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
It'd be almost like the piano is singing whenever you play the melody.
right. It's its own voice.
Yeah. I know through it all, I think my favorite instruments are piano and the guitar.
And mine, like piano and of course my voice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna improve
The
upon
voices
that a
are
little bit.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know what just happened.
Yeah.
That sounded great.
Right.
Great, great, great.
Thanks. By far, this might have been one of my best streams I've had. At least I would think so.
All your streams are good.
Aww.
It's almost,
What were you going to say?
I said it's almost 4 o'clock.
Yeah. I might get off of here at about 4 o'clock on the dot. So.
I'm supposed to be going to meet my mother.
When would that be?
I'm supposed to be in there. I don't know if I'm going today. I told her tomorrow would be better for me, but she was like she had to work tomorrow. So I don't know. I don't know. She was supposed to be taking it. She had brought him a computer for school. For some reason, she decided to get him a desktop. I don't know why she wanted to get him a desktop. Because laptops are more convenient, especially for college students.
Let alone travelers.
Right. So she got a desktop. So I'm like, okay, where are we going to put the desktop? Because the area where I would usually, if I was going to have a desktop, would set it up in that room, the phone line is out for some reason. Whenever they were doing repairs in that room, they disconnected it and didn't hook it back up properly. So I'm going to have to call the phone company to fix it. So he set it up in the kitchen, and every time he turns the computer on, I think she got off of eBay. So every time he turns it on, it goes to a blue screen. So it's like he can't do any work on it or anything. So he's been using my laptop, and I've been using my work laptop or my phone because I don't know. It's like I've had to use my computer so much for work that I love the Note, because with the Samsung Note, I can do everything on it for the most part, and I don't have to turn the computer on. It's just more convenient for me, and I rather upgrade my phone than upgrade my computer because I dread turning my computer on, and I love my phone, and I'm pretty much on it most of the time in some way, whether I'm doing my business stuff or whatever. It's so much more convenient for me, and it's easier to take around. You don't have to wait forever for it to load up, to turn on like the computer. You have to wait forever for it to boot. And time, I'm just like, I'm losing time.
Only thing about my laptop is I never take it out of the house.
Right, really?
I mean, I barely use it except for like updating PowerPoints for my YouTube thumbnail, which is why before you enter the live stream video, you see that little what looks like a PowerPoint slide. I made it on PowerPoint, took a screenshot of it on my phone, then uploaded it as a thumbnail for the live stream.
Cool. And I've been saying that I need to start doing edited videos, like an intro. That. I know I need to start on my book since whenever I was driving, the idea came to me because I've been started a book, but I got stuck and haven't touched it since March, I guess.
Wow.
So I know my book is probably on some of my videos because whenever I'm driving and can't write, when some of these ideas are coming to me, I record myself talking about the idea that I need to, want to write about and stuff. So I know I need to start. I know it's going to probably cause a lot of controversy, but
controversy would that start?
I guess I'll just,
What controversy would that start?
It's just religious stuff. Growing up in church, where I'm like in the church all the time, and it's like a lot of concepts dealing with the Bible and everything. I thought I had to be a saint like Jesus to receive any of God's blessings and stuff. So, Jesus was perfect. We as human beings born in sin will never be perfect because it's always going to be something there. The sin, basically, it's always going to be there. I mean, we can wash it away. It's always, we can always come back up. I mean, it's like all these years, everybody talking about this, that, and the other. And, the Bible is very, very, some parts of it, some parts are easy to read, some parts are difficult, and, some parts are boring. I hate to say it, but
Right.
it's the truth. So I hate, I don't like to research stuff. So it's like, researching, everything's exciting. I can read and spend hours and hours doing stuff, but whenever I'm not researching and just need to read something, it can be difficult, you know,
Yeah.
even, with classes and all that. I'm just like, I gotta read all this stuff. So,
Everything is pretty much controversial these days. Shame to say, but it's true. But
growing up, the most that I thought sin was breaking the Ten Commandments. It was like, as long as I don't break 10 commandments, I'm good. But it's got other stuff that is considered sin. So, I'm just like going through life and, I'm just like, I'm a sinner and all this. And then whenever I realized earlier this year that sin just isn't what we think it is, it's like in our mind. Anything that's telling us that we can't do something or because that's against what God said, because with God, anything and all things are possible if we only believe, have faith. But how it's little things in our head saying that I can't do this or I won't be successful, I'm a bad person. All of those things are against what God is saying. A lot of things we were programmed with. Because I'm always wondered how a newborn baby who hasn't lived life or done anything in life, really hasn't thought, much about anything. I was wondering, how can a baby be born in sin? And
exactly.
it's because it's in the mind. I think about all the times that the devil appeared in the Bible, and I remember as a child and as a teenager, I always imagined the devil whispering in somebody's ear. You know, that's just how it always seemed like it was to me, like it's always a whisper.
Yeah, well,
I picture it as always being a whisper. And it would make sense that, that's how he knows you better than you know yourself because he's in your head, putting all these negative thoughts and stuff in your head. He's constantly there whispering. And since I've been on my spiritual journey and everything and getting to the point where, you know, sometimes isolation is great, because it's like even though you think people are your friends, it's like they, even family, friends, family, it's like being around them and not having that isolated time for yourself where you just pray and um, stuff start coming to you during meditation and stuff. Um, so having somebody constantly talking to you because it's like the devil uses people closest to you to, get to to add to the negativity. My mother, she's a minister. So even with her, if I listened to her about a lot of stuff, I wouldn't be able to drive anywhere. I would have probably been stuck in this county, probably, within one or two towns, maybe three where I traveled to, and scared to get on the interstate, scared to drive anywhere because that's how she is. And
I'm
I would have
scared to
been like that
drive
if I didn't have to. Hmm?
I guess I'd rather not have a couple of things in common because I'm scared to drive anyway, and I ain't even driving yet. Because I can see what they have to go through and what they have to look out for, and that. I mean, I already got to look out for enough having to take the bus everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it gets to the point where it's second. It gets to the point where it's second nature. Like you playing the piano, it gets to the point where you don't even think about it a lot of times. You
Right.
know, it just the whole inside the car thing comes natural, but you still have to watch other people and how they driving and stuff. And I've been in Mississippi and people just like to walk out in front of the road or pull out in front of. I
Right.
don't know what's wrong with people in some parts of Mississippi. And then, you just have to be prepared, especially Memphis. Especially Memphis, they got big old potholes where you feel like you can get a whole flat. It feels like the whole tire all the way up to your bumper can fit in one of these potholes in Memphis. And I don't know what's going on in the mountains.
I know that feeling already.
Yeah. And I don't know what's going on in the mountains of West Virginia. They put patchwork roads. And I'm just like, roads in the mountains that you could fall off the side need to be flat. Feel like you're gonna fall to your death. I remember I was so afraid I couldn't drive in the mountains. I was scared the first time I had to drive in the mountains. I don't think I was more scared than anything. It scares me, those little teeny tiny back roads. And people be flying and trying to pass you, and they have backwards turns all in these roads.
Right. It's worse here in Atlanta.
It is you just see nothing, but you're up in the air on the side of the mountain. No guardrail. It'd be so scary. And the edge of the road be crumbly, and there's nothing. You know how it's got a white line on the road. It don't have a white line. Like if your tire slips a little bit to the right, you're gonna be falling down the mountain. There's bears in the mountains, so even if you get a flat tire out in the mountains, changing it is dangerous.
Yeah.
It's just like that would be the worst thing in the world to be trying to change a tire and there's a bear around, because bears they can open doors and stuff.
Right. Weird.
Like you can definitely have to, jump in your car and lock the doors quick, and then they'll probably stand right there and break your windows out.
Right.
And some of these
had that issue, but I feel for the ones that do.
Yeah. The back mountain, they don't even have a place you can pull over to the side. I don't know how young people be walking, and people on these little skinny back mountain roads where there's no room to pull over to the side. I always have people walking on these roads in all black. And I'm just like, I mean, good thing is like white people. I ain't being, racist or anything, but you can see their skin and their hair sometimes, because you can't see their clothes.
Goodness.
But yeah, you just have to be careful.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. And then sometimes the way they make the cars now, I don't know. It seems like whenever there's a big gust of wind,
Yeah.
it's you struggle to hold the car on the road
Right.
because that wind is strong. It pulls the car and pushes pushes the car. And I have to fight the steering wheel.
Yeah.
But yeah. But when you start driving, you'll see it'll come natural. The
Oh,
more you
I'm
do
sure
it,
it
the
will.
more it becomes
And then,
like riding a bicycle. Like I hadn't rode a bike
then
in
again,
years. I hadn't rode a bike in years and years and years, and then whenever I got on a bike again, I could actually ride it. Surprising. I didn't expect to be able to, but I was. I mean, I couldn't ride it for long because you have to get your body adjusted to riding a bike again. But I mean, you still can do it. You still got the balance and the motor skills, no matter how long it's been since you hadn't rode. Sometimes I think I had, especially if I'm lucky enough to be working on a team or something, and I don't have to
right.
drive, and I'm out there for a while, and I'm just like, huh, I haven't driven in so long. Am I going to be able to drive again?
Right.
It always comes back second nature. One of those skills that once you learn it, you never lose it.
Then again, it doesn't take away from the fact that it'll still be scary
Yeah,
having to do with that, you know.
yeah. I mean, it still scares me being in 6 and 7 lane highways and stuff.
Right.
A lot of traffic. I usually try to avoid the high traffic areas, but sometimes they're non-avoidable. Yeah.
Right.
I still don't care for driving in Atlanta that much. Um, I don't care for driving in Charleston, South Carolina that much.
Yeah.
Because it's like when people don't have respect for other drivers, that's where it's dangerous.
Exactly.
Yeah. I've seen road rage. I think I was either in Kentucky or Tennessee, and it was, it's like when people have road rage and get mad at you, they literally almost wreck themselves trying to do bad towards other people.
Right.
I don't know if they don't be thinking, they can damage their vehicles, hurt themselves, or they just
Right.
don't be caring. I don't know. But I had never seen anything like that until, I was up there, and I'm just like, what is wrong with people? I don't even know. I guess it was like speed up, slow down incidents.
Yeah.
But, I know I was either behind or in front of the van at one point, and I ended up getting over in the right lane. But the van, it had like it was gonna either pass me, or it was just like every time it would either speed up and slow down or speed up and slow down, and the person behind them was trying to get around them.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't. So whenever they finally broke free, it was just a battle, between the two of them. So it was just crazy. And I was just like, let me slow down because they doing crazy stuff.
Right.
weapon and they trying to use them as weapons. That's a scary thing because there's somebody wreck, right there, and you right behind them, and it's a bad wreck where they either spin out of control into you or they end up flipping, and it's dangerous. And so I'm just like, my job, since I'm on the road so much and going through like storms, and I always end up somewhere around a tornado during hurricane season. I haven't so far, praise God. But usually I can see the funnel clouds forming. Sometimes I'm working in a place, and at the time whenever I was a manager, my reps would call me and be like, "Oh, be careful where you at, because there's a tornado in that city."
Yeah. For a traveling woman like you, the last thing you need is to be chasing a storm.
Right. One day, I had finished my stores early so I could take the next day off. And I did finish them early so I could take the next day off. And then the day after, whenever I went back through, I was like, what happened here? The trailer, I loved the front of it was, and top of it was gone, or you could literally see inside of it. And all these trees and everything were down in like a certain area, like a pattern. I was like, what happened? I guess a tornado had went through and destroyed all that stuff. That's the only thing I could think of that happened. And I'm just like, oh, I missed this, because if I would have been there, the day I decided to take off, I could have been in the middle of it.
Right. You were literally reading my lips. I was just that I guess it's a good thing that you did take that day off. You were probably going to be forced to anyway.
Yeah. And that's another thing, it's like God protects us, and we don't even realize at times that he's protecting us from stuff. You may be like, wonder why a situation that you really wanted to work out or something to happen and it didn't. And years later, when you're thinking back on stuff, you see that it was to your advantage.
Right.
Like a lot of that has happened in my life. Or God is always saving us.
Well, it's 4 p.m. now. 4:01. 1 minute after.
I enjoyed you.
I enjoyed having you too. It was nice. This really made up for the live stream's original intent.
Yeah, we were here early this morning.
I know. I'm working on it. I promise I'm working on it. It's been pretty hard lately.
I understand.
To think I'd be up just to send out information and get things updated.
Yeah.
And it's like I still end up being late in the process. And I wake up the earliest out of anyone in this house.
That's how it be.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed this. I'm probably going to be watching this one back a lot. But guess if you want to stick around for the outro.
Okay.
I'd have to be near the keyboard for that. All right, y'all. Those of you that are in here, or even those of you that are not in here, thank you all for being here with us and just coming in to join us. Shout out to Tiff, who recently changed her name, but that's kind of how I know her. Still is Tiff Moonchild, but nevertheless, had a great time. Thank you for being here. Again, it's Davion Vega, also known as Vega Code 101, and VC 101 is out. All right. Bye, people.
All right. Bye. Bye.